Taylor Swift. A name that echoes across stadiums, dominates charts, and floods social media feeds. But behind the dazzling lights, the record-breaking tours, and the endless headlines, there's another world. A hidden world filled with secrets, stories, and struggles most people never get to see. This isn't just the story of a pop star. It's the untold journey of a woman who reinvented herself time and time again, surviving betrayal, navigating fame, and crafting an empire that has reshaped the entire music industry. From cryptic Easter eggs to her power battles with record labels, from secret heartbreaks to friendships that inspired entire albums, Taylor's world isn't just glamorous. It's messy, complicated, and deeply human. And yet, it's those very complexities that make her a phenomenon unlike any other. So buckle up, because today we're pulling back the curtain. This is not just Taylor Swift, the pop icon. This is the hidden universe she built, one lyric, one heartbreak, one bold move at a time. Welcome to the untold world of Taylor Swift. Small-town girl, big dreams. Taylor Allison Swift was born in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, a place far removed from the flashing lights of the industry. From a young age, she carried dreams too big for her small town. At 14, while other kids were worried about homework, Taylor was moving to Nashville with a guitar and a notebook full of songs. It wasn't easy. Nashville was filled with dreamers, each hoping to be the next big thing. Taylor knocked on doors, handed out demo CDs, and faced rejection after rejection. But instead of backing down, she doubled down. Her persistence was legendary even then. She practiced endlessly, wrote constantly, and performed anywhere that would let her sing. Those early struggles shaped the woman the world knows today. Taylor wasn't just talented, she was relentless. And in an industry that often chews up young girls and spits them out, her resilience became her superpower. Before the Grammy wins, before the sold-out stadiums, before the billion-dollar tours, there was just a girl in cowboy boots, chasing a dream that seemed impossible. And that girl? She never really went away. The country princess. When Taylor first broke onto the scene, she wasn't a global pop star. She was Nashville's new golden girl. A country singer with a fresh face, curly hair, and songs straight from a teenage diary. Her debut single Tim McGraw wasn't just a hit, it was a statement. This wasn't manufactured country. These were her stories, her crushes, her heartbreaks. And fans, especially young girls, felt like someone was finally singing their truth. Her self-titled debut album went platinum, and suddenly Taylor Swift wasn't just another aspiring musician. She was the future of country music. With hits like Teardrops on My Guitar and Our Song, she proved she could turn teenage emotions into anthems. But behind the smiles and cowboy boots, Taylor was already studying the industry. She paid attention to how artists were promoted, how songs were marketed, and how reputations were built. She wasn't just performing, she was learning. Little did the world know, this so-called country princess wasn't going to stay in one box. She was already planning her evolution, one step at a time. Friendships, feuds, and famous squads. Taylor's personal life has always fascinated the public. And during the 1989 era, her friendships became just as famous as her songs. Enter the squad. A glittering lineup of models, actresses, and fellow musicians who seemed to orbit Taylor's world. From Selena Gomez to Karlie Kloss, from Gigi Hadid to Lorde, Taylor's squad wasn't just a group of friends. It was a cultural phenomenon. Paparazzi captured their outings, fans dissected their Instagram posts, and the media painted Taylor as the ultimate girl boss surrounded by her glamorous inner circle. But where there are squads, there are feuds. Her rumored fallout with Katy Perry over backup dancers turned into tabloid gold. Her tension with Karlie Kloss sparked endless speculation. And of course, the Kanye West-Kim Kardashian saga escalated into full-blown war. The untold truth? Taylor used these friendships and feuds not just as personal experiences, but as creative fuel. They inspired songs, shaped albums, and kept her constantly in the headlines. To the outside world, it looked like drama. To Taylor, it was storytelling material, and no one tells stories better than her. Love stories and heartbreak anthems. If Taylor Swift is known for anything, it's turning heartbreak into hits. From Joe Jonas to Harry Styles, from John Mayer to Jake Gyllenhaal, Taylor's relationships have fueled some of her most iconic songs. All Too Well isn't just a breakup song. It's a cultural monument. Style Back to December, Dear John. Each track is a diary entry turned into poetry. Critics accused her of only writing about boys. But here's the reality. Taylor's music resonates because it's real. She took private pain and transformed it into something universal. She made millions feel seen in their own heartbreaks. The untold truth is that these songs weren't just about the men in her life. They were about growth, resilience, and finding her voice. Every heartbreak was another brick in the empire she was building. And while the media obsessed over her dating life, Taylor quietly flipped the script. She wasn't the victim of her romances. She was the author, the narrator, the one in control. Her love life may have been public, but her storytelling made it timeless. The Reputation era. Darker, louder, stronger. By 2016, Taylor's image was under fire. The feud with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West led to the infamous snake emojis flooding her social media. Headlines declared her over. For many, it looked like the end of her reign. But Taylor did what she always does best. She reinvented. Enter the Reputation era. Gone were the sparkly dresses and sweet melodies. In their place came dark aesthetics, bold beats, and lyrics dripping with venom. Look What You Made Me Do wasn't just a song, it was a battle cry. The Untold Truth? Reputation was more than an album. It was a reclamation of power. Taylor took the insults, the hate, the public shaming, and turned them into art. She leaned into the villain role, only to rise stronger than ever. Commercially, the album shattered records. Personally, it reminded the world that Taylor Swift isn't someone you cancel. She's someone who rewrites the narrative. The Reputation era wasn't just about revenge. It was about survival, rebirth, and proving that no matter how dark things get, Taylor Swift always finds the light. The mastermind behind her music. One of Taylor's most untold secrets is just how much control she has over her craft. Unlike many pop stars, Taylor doesn't just perform, she writes. She co-produces. She plans meticulously. From Easter eggs in music videos to cryptic Instagram posts, everything she does is intentional. Fans have learned to study her every move like detectives. A capitalized letter in a tweet? A hidden number in a music video? A surprise lyric change in concert? It all means something. This level of planning doesn't happen by accident. It's Taylor's strategy to keep fans engaged, to build a universe that stretches beyond the songs. Behind the glitter, she's a business genius. She knows how to market herself better than any label could. She built her empire not just on talent, but on foresight and control. The untold truth is that Taylor Swift isn't just an artist. She's the CEO of Taylor Swift Incorporated, and she runs her empire with precision. Owning her work. The Taylor's Version Revolution. In 2019, Taylor faced one of her biggest battles yet. The sale of her master recordings to Scooter Braun. For many artists, this would have been the end. For Taylor, it was the start of a revolution. Instead of accepting defeat, she announced she would re-record her first 6 albums, reclaiming ownership one track at a time. Fans rallied. Suddenly, Taylor's version wasn't just about music. It was about justice. Each re-recorded release turned into a cultural event. Nostalgic fans relived old favorites, while new listeners discovered them for the first time. And every stream, every purchase, strengthened Taylor's control over her art. This move wasn't just bold, it was unprecedented. She challenged the very structure of the music industry, setting an example for young artists everywhere. The untold truth? Taylor Swift didn't just rewrite her songs. She rewrote the rules of the game. And in doing so, she proved once again that she isn't just surviving the industry. She's reshaping it. The era's era. A legacy in real time. And now, we arrive at Taylor's most ambitious project yet, the Eras Tour. More than just a concert, it's a journey through her entire career, from the cowboy boots of her debut to the glittering revenge of Reputation to the whimsical folklore of Evermore. Each show is a marathon, a spectacle, and a love letter to the fans who've been with her every step. The tour has broken records, boosted economies, and cemented Taylor Swift as not just an artist, but a global force. She's not just selling music. She's creating history in real time. The untold truth? Taylor Swift's world isn't just about fame, or music, or even money. It's about connection. She's built a universe where fans feel seen, where every lyric feels like it belongs to them. And that's why her legacy will last long after the last stadium lights go out. Because the untold world of Taylor Swift is ultimately about us. Our stories, our heartbreaks, our triumphs, reflected through the eyes of a girl who turned her diary into anthems. And in that way, Taylor Swift isn't just telling her story. She's telling ours.